Welcome back to Cardinal Sports Weekly. I'm your host, Ethan Jennings, and here's what happened in SVSU athletics this week. The Cardinal football team upset number 7 Grand Valley State in the Battle of the Valleys on Saturday. It was SVSU's first win in the series since 2012 and their first at Lubbers Stadium since 2003. Spoke to quarterback Mason McKenzie, linebacker James McDonald, and head coach Ryan Brady after the 20-19 victory.
Oh man, it was this unbelievable atmosphere, honestly. So many people here watching, and a lot of adversity in the game too. I mean, we almost gave it away a number of times. So I'm just proud of our guys for coming back after that. I made mistakes. We had a couple other guys make mistakes, but at the end of the day, we came back and we made plays. So I'm just really proud of this group for how we responded to that type of stuff.
I mean, it just feels amazing. You know, we practiced all week for this. We knew this was going to happen. It's just another game, and we just want to win out from the rest of the season and make playoffs and just turn up.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. I visualized that before the game, and I visualized the celebration I was going to do afterwards, and it all happened how I thought it was. So just to be in that moment and for the coaching staff to trust me to run the ball again after I fumbled on the 2-yard line, it just shows the amount of trust they have in me, and I can't ask for much more than that.
I mean, now we graduated all our fifth years last year, so it's just time for the new LBs to just kind of take over and do the best that we can. So I'm having fun.
Yeah, obviously it's huge. Really happy for our players. Proud of our coaches and our players. You know, they did it, and so I just couldn't be happier for those guys. And the feeling that they're feeling right now, it's special. And I've just peeked at my phone, and I've got 150 messages. So I see I just want to give a shout out to all the SVSU alums and all the people I work with and everybody that's been supportive of us. And I know everyone's taken pride in this victory. And so this one's for all of you.
Women's soccer experienced an offensive explosion over the weekend. On Friday, they took down Northern Michigan. Abby Ellis, Lauren Fracassi, Maddie Bages, and Riley Garbars all scored in the 4-0 victory. On Sunday versus Michigan Tech, SVSU scored the first 2 goals of the game less than a minute apart. Brie Clausen scored the first goal and then assisted Bages on the second. Sophia Miller and Ruby Grunder both added their first career goals en route to a 6-0 victory over the Huskies. This week, SVSU hits the road for a game at Roosevelt on Friday. Men's soccer avenged both of their losses from this past weekend. On Friday, they battled Wisconsin Parkside in a scoreless game into the final 3 minutes. But in the 87th minute, Maddie Telfer scored the game winner, assisted by Owen Farrell and Adrian Hatman. On Sunday, SVSU won again by a score of 3-0 over Northern Michigan. Evan Baker scored on a header off a pass from Liam Zimmerman in the first half. The Cardinals extended that lead late in the 84th and 87th minutes with goals from Narcisse Galvalda and Gabe Alla. Maddie Telfer was the primary assist on both goals. SVSU is on the road against Roosevelt on Friday and Purdue Northwest on Sunday. Volleyball went 1-2 in their matches at the Midwest Region Crossover in Indiana. In their first match, the Cardinals swept Ursuline. In a second match on Friday, SVSU battled Tiffin but ended up falling in 5 sets. In their final match of the crossover, the team fell in 4 sets versus Lake Erie. Rachel Townsend led the team in kills in each match, including 20 versus Tiffin. Marissa Rowe led the team in blocks in each match. SVSU is on the road for both of their matches this week as they face Roosevelt on the 24th and Parkside on the 25th. Men's golf concluded their fall season by finishing 13th at the Doc Sprague Invitational. Tony Spicuzza led the team with a 3-round score of 3 over. He also had the best round of any Cardinal golfer with a 2-under mark in his first round. This was SVSU's last action until the spring season. SVSU Cross Country hosted the Red October on Friday. The women's team had 3 runners finish in the top 10, including the winner, Isabel Becker. Emilia McDonald finished 6th, and Kayla McIntyre finished 10th. For the men, Isaac Zammit led the team with his first career top 5 finish. Connor Clore and Stuart Waters also placed in the top 10 at 6th and 9th, respectively. The teams will be competing at the GLIAC Championships at Davenport next Saturday. The men's and women's swim and dive teams split their tri-meets this weekend. The men defeated Calvin 194-102 and lost to Grand Valley State 233-66. The women beat Calvin 153-146 and fell to GVSU 241-58. Lexi Heber won the 1,000-yard freestyle and Carolina Hines won the 100 for the women. The men had 2 event wins with Thomas Smith and Alvaro Rodriguez. This Friday, SVSU will host a tri-meet with Northern Michigan and Findlay. The event will begin at 3:30. This week's athletes of the week are football's James McDonald and volleyball's Marissa Rowe. McDonald had 12 tackles to lead an SVSU defense that held GVSU to 38 rushing yards. Rowe had 22 blocks, 8 solo, and 14 assists in 3 matches at the Midwest Region Crossover. Thanks for tuning in to Cardinal Sports Weekly. I'm Ethan Jennings, and we'll see you next week. Go Cardinals and Beaks up.